Hey guys, what's poppin'? It's Bekah. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about going back to school as a single mom. School started last Monday and it's already been like a long week. It's been a little crazy, but if you started school, I just want to share my little story and hopefully this helps you guys. As you guys know, I'm really busy and I have a 4-year-old son who keeps me completely occupied. So I wanted to say that definitely a routine helps me. I would also say just having a plan. I feel like I'm a person that thrives off planning and having a schedule, probably because of my OCD. So that really helps me. And I want to say that Willie's going back to preschool. I don't know if your guys' kids are going back to school or not. So he's going back to preschool. He only goes 8:30 to 2:30 Monday through Friday. So not too long, but that gives me like 6 hours in the morning to get my stuff done, study, take a test, get ready for clinical, because I definitely need time that is not interrupted. I think that's really, really important. I also, as now that he's not in preschool, he's going the day after Labor Day, but as of now, so what I do is I give him quiet time after lunch. So, he can get his iPad or, play in his room very quietly or read a book, whatever he chooses for, about an hour. To be honest, sometimes it's, 2 hours because, I just need a couple hours just to get things done. But, yeah, or I plan around his sleeping schedule. So, my son sleeps in sometimes till, 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's so nice. So, I'll wake up extra early and get all this stuff done. So that's what I've been doing. When he's in preschool, then it will probably be a lot better. I also have I think it's very important to sit kids down and say and I know he's 4, so he's not going to understand all the way, but to sit him down and be like, Mommy has school, so you need to play by yourself. You know what I mean? I try to explain that, and sometimes he's like, okay, Mommy, okay. Sometimes he just doesn't care or doesn't get it. I don't know which one. I think also important when you're going back to school is, I know you guys don't have time for what you used to do, but still make time for yourself. When I put Willie to bed, as you guys know, I think I guys told you guys in the other podcast that I live with my parents. So I'll put him to bed around 9 o'clock. When school starts, he'll go to bed at 8. But between 9:30, and my parents, they're older parents, so they just sit and watch TV till midnight. So he's if he wakes up, they're here. But because I don't ever give up time with my son unless it's school or work, you know what I mean? So he will go to bed, and then I'll go to the gym, and that's my time, and a good hour I'll spend at the gym, and then I'll come home, take a shower, and go to sleep. So I try to fit things in. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but at least I'm trying, because you still got to take care of yourself. Another important thing I would say is reaching out to family and friends. I have such great friends, and I know everyone says that, but I really do. And I really love them, and I have great family that helps me. Because school's only temporary. And I think that's what you got to have in the back of your mind. It's temporary, and it's not going to last forever. And you just got to get through it. You just got to go through hell. So I graduate in December, knock on wood. Everything goes as planned, so I can move out and, start the next chapter in my life. I always, at nighttime, try to remind myself how lucky I am. I write... Yeah, I shared this in another podcast, but I always write in a little binder, one sentence of something good that happened that day. So every time I open my book and I'm read all these things and I'm wow, I have a pretty good life. So just remind yourself you are lucky. You will get through this. This is only temporary. And I think also my devotions at nighttime help me, spending time, reading the Bible and, praying and whatever I need to do to refresh my mind so I can go to sleep and wake up with a clear mindset. But yeah, that's kind of my routine right now. And you just got to honestly be flexible. Things change. You know what I mean? I just have so much that I'm fitting into this little week, and it's time, it never seems like I have enough time. But I think when you get to have so much things to do in one week, then I think it's time for you to sit down and prioritize your schedule and see like, okay, so, during school, like, what can I knock out? What can I forget about? What can I like, you know what I mean? Like, if you used to do crafts, then maybe you can't do crafts anymore. Or maybe you need to do crafts at a different time because then you have to replace that with studying. Like, I think sitting down with a calendar, at least this helps with me, and saying like, okay, I used to do this, but maybe I can put this on hold because now I have to study. Or, you know what I mean? Now I have to give up sleep because I want to study. Like, you have to make it work. It's pretty much like how much do you want it? How bad do you want it? Type thing. So I just wanted to say that is my rant. I hope it helps you guys. And it's a little weird sharing my life with you guys. I like it, but it is weird. But I'm going to do a little rant about what's hard about the podcast and like putting my stuff out there. So stay tuned with that one. But I actually have to go get my son lunch right now. So this is Bekah, and I'm popping off.